everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope you are all safe at home. In this video, we are going to learn Cartesian sign convention for spherical mirror. Introduction. Let me try to explain what is sign convention. Sign convention is a set of rules to set the signs for image distance, object distance, focal length, etc. for the mathematical calculation of image formation. According to sign convention, object should always be placed in front of the mirror, that is on the left side of the mirror. All the distances are measured from the pole of the mirror. The distances measured in the direction of the incident ray are taken to be positive, and the distance measured in the direction opposite to that of the incident ray are taken to be negative. Distances measured above the principal axis are taken to be positive, and that measured below the principal axis are taken to be negative. So in this diagram, Mn is the spherical mirror and P be the pole of the mirror. So the distance has to be measured in the left side of the mirror. So this distance towards the left side is taken to be negative, and the distance towards the right side is taken to be positive. So x dash x is the principal axis that passes through the pole of the mirror. So above the distance it is taken to be positive, and below the principal axis is taken to be negative. Let us discuss here the sign in the case of a concave mirror. Here object is always placed in front of the mirror, hence the object distance is taken as negative. The center of curvature and the focus lie in front of the concave mirror, and hence the radius of curvature and the focal length are taken as negative in the case of a concave mirror. Suppose the image is formed in front of the mirror, the distance of the image is taken as negative, and suppose the image is formed behind the mirror, the distance of the image is taken as positive. The height of the image is taken as positive in the case of an erect image, and it is taken as negative in the case of an inverted image. So sign convention for mirrors. The first figure is the concave mirror and second figure is the convex mirror. In the concave mirror, the object is placed in front of the spherical mirror. Here C and F are the center of curvature and the principal focus. The distance measured from the pole of the mirror is taken to be negative here, and the image formation will be here in front of the mirror itself, and so it is in the inverted direction, so it is also negative. In the case of convex mirror, the object is placed in front of the mirror, so the distance measured is taken to be negative. The focus and the center of curvature is formed behind the mirror, so the distance measured is taken to be positive. Sign in the case of a convex mirror, as I said earlier, object is always placed in front of the mirror, and hence the object distance will be taken as negative. The center of curvature and the focus lies behind the convex mirror, so the radius of curvature and the focal length are taken as positive in the case of a convex mirror. In the case of a convex mirror, image always formed behind the mirror, thus the distance of the image is taken as positive. In the case of convex mirror, always an erect image is formed, thus the height of the image is taken as positive. Here mirror formula. The mirror formula can be derived. It is the relationship between the object distance u, image distance v and the focal length f. We can write the formula like this, that is 1 by f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. Here v is the distance between the pole of the mirror to the image a dash b dash, and u is the distance between the pole of the mirror and to the object, and f is the focal length from the pole of the mirror to the principal focus f. Here mirror equation. In this mirror equation, the same ray diagram we are going to draw here. We are going to take here a spherical mirror, that is concave spherical mirror. This mirror equation satisfied both for concave and convex mirror. So here in this, we are taking here concave mirror. In front of this concave mirror, we are placing an object AB. So the rays are made to fall on the spherical mirror. After reflection, it is made to pass through the focus F and it is made to fall on A1, and the image will be formed as a real inverted image. So in this ray diagram, we can get two similar triangles. So by means of the similar concept of similar triangles, we can derive this mirror equation. So first of all, we have got two similar triangles in this ray diagram. What is the two similar triangles? A, B, C is one triangle and another triangle is A1, B1, C is the other triangle. So how we say that these two triangles are similar? If the shapes of the triangles are same, we can say it is a similar triangle. If it is having the angle 90 degree, then also we can say it is a similar triangle. Suppose the rays that is intersect with each other and it is made to fall at the point C, this vertically opposite angle is also will be similar or same. If this condition is satisfied, then this triangle is said to be similar. So here in this diagram, we have taken these two triangles are similar. So from the triangles, if it is similar, we can take that the ratio of the corresponding sides will be equal. So in that case, I can take AB is the one side of the triangle and A1, B1 is the other side of the triangle. So the ratio of the corresponding sides will be equal. In that case, I can take AB by A1, B1 is equal to BC by B1C. Okay. Similarly, I can take another triangle like FB1A1 is one triangle and another triangle here is FED. Okay, from this similar triangle, again I can take the corresponding sides, the ratio of the corresponding sides. For that I can take ED by A1 B1 is equal to EF by FB1. Here ED is equal to AB because these are parallel to each other. So I can put here in the case of ED as AB. So I have gotten another equation like AB by A1 B1 is equal to EF by FB1. So now on the left hand side, these two first equation and second equation, the left hand sides are equal. So the right hand side will also be automatically equal. So I can write here BC by B1C is equal to PF by FB1. How can I write PF instead of EF? Because D is very closer to P, so I can write instead of EF I can write PF. So by substituting all this value, I can get the value BC is equal to, from the figure I can take BC is equal to what? It is PC minus PB. Okay, so now B1C is equal to PB1 minus PC. What is PC? PC is the radius of curvature R and PB is the object distance from the pole of the mirror. So now what is FB1? FB1 is nothing but FB1 is equal to PB1 minus PF. Okay. Now substitute all these values in the above equation. Then you can get like this. PC minus PB by PB1 minus PC, that is equal to PF by PB1 minus PF. Now you substitute for PC as equal to the radius of curvature R. Okay, because it is C is the center of curvature. So from the pole P to C it is taken to be capital R. And PB is equal to U. U is the object distance from the pole of the mirror. And PB1 is the image distance, that is V. And PF is the focal point from the pole of the mirror. Okay, now using the sign convention, because all the points lie in front of the spherical mirror. So as I said, according to the sign convention, if it is in the left side of the pole of the mirror, it is taken to be negative value. So I can substitute for PC is equal to minus R and PB is equal to minus U and PF is equal to minus F and PB1 is equal to minus V. So from the above equation, I can substitute these value in the above equation. I can get minus R, that is minus of minus U, because PB value is minus U. So in the value of PB, I am going to substitute minus U. That is divided by PB1 is nothing but minus V. So minus V minus of PC is minus R. That is equal to minus F. On the left on right hand side, we have PF is equal to minus F. So minus F divided by PB1 is again minus V minus of PF is equal to minus F. So substituting all the values, now what we get, actually minus of minus will be plus. So minus R plus U it will get. Then denominator it is minus V plus minus of minus it will be plus. Again it is plus R. That is equal to here minus F by minus V, minus of minus it is plus, again it is F. Now this is the equation we are getting. So it is hereafter it is a mere simplification. So minus R plus U by minus V plus R is on the left hand side. On the right hand side, if you are taking minus F out, then you can write F divided by V minus F. Now by cross multiplication and by mere simplification, we can get the value as UV by UF equal to FV. Okay, so in the above value, we'll get, in the place of R, you have to substitute equal to 2 into F, because radius of curvature is nothing but the twice of the focal length. So already we have derived this equation. So by substituting that value, we'll get this value UV minus UF is equal to FV. Now dividing throughout this equation by UVF. So we finally will get this value as 1 by F minus 1 by V is equal to 1 by U. Now final answer is, the required equation is nothing but 1 by F is equal to 1 by V plus 1 by U. This is the mirror equation formula. So it will be hold good both for concave mirror as well as for the convex mirror. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe and share this video so that others will also be benefited, and also press the bell icon. Thank you so much.